Hi, my name is Jeff. I'm a contributor here at dirtyshirt.info. This project details some of the security measures we're going to take for locking down the boat and making sure that some of the apparatus on it don't mysteriously leave while we are out on the lake or in our driveway. What I've done here is I've taken a really significant piece of chain. I purchased this. This was pretty costly. I would say for the master lock that I use for this and the thickness of this chain cost about $50 to do that. What I also did was purchased a bicycle inner tube, brand new in the box. I cut the valve out of the bicycle inner tube and I worked that tubing over the chain so that it would not damage the trailer paint. It's just as soon as it nicks the paint off of the trailer, it's the first place it's going to rust. So that's the reason for that. And you can see obviously that I have this looped around. The way I've done this is that I've cut a little hole out of here that's not too noticeable from the street or anything of that nature, and I've wrapped this chain around a fence post so that if anybody were to try to remove this trailer from the driveway, it would be very difficult to do. You know, nothing is impossible to do. Anybody can put their mind to it, can get at this boat, but I'm going to make it difficult for them. So this is wrapped around a fence post on the other side, and I've got a master lock there, and this is how we store the boat in the driveway for the weekends and so forth when we're using it, and then it goes back to storage, and I store this here at the house. So that was the first thing that I wanted to talk about. Up front, we have a spare tire that's been mounted on this trailer, and this in my mind is a vulnerability in terms of people taking this. There are only 3 lug nuts on here and none of them are locking, so anybody with a basic tool can get this off. This trailer did not come with this spare tire. This had to be ordered separately, and this rig here is about $200. So we have 2 wheels on the trailer, we have the spare, we have $600 worth of assets, you might say, that need to be protected. And what we're going to do is use this set of locking lug nuts that I picked up at the auto supply store. This particular set cost about $18. And what I realized when I got to talking with them is that it's important that you take a lug nut with you to the auto parts store. They have just dozens of these types of products available, and the thread count and the depth at which this is used matters. So that's how you select the actual piece that you're going to use for your wheels. So this is obviously for a car with 4 wheels. We've got 3, we'll have 1 extra, and that's how we'll do it. The special wrench that it comes with to get these locking lug nuts off is going to be stored on the truck, as everything else that goes with the boat travels with the truck that pulls this boat. So that if we ever have a problem or need to replace the spare, we have that with us at all times. So that's how we're going to handle that. The second thing is that with regard to the wheels and securing them, and particularly the spare, with yet again another, say, a 9/16 wrench, you can get this whole apparatus to come off of the trailer. There are 2 U-bolts located back here, and they attach to the frame of the trailer. And what I want to do is I want to secure these better. And I think what I'm going to do, or what I'm going to try to do, is I'm going to put a tack weld on the thread itself so that I can still get a wrench onto the nut and prevent this from being backed off without some serious work being done. So I'm going to experiment a little bit with that to make sure that this bracket cannot be removed. That's something that I'll detail in the project as to how we actually solve this problem. So I'll experiment, try to get it off myself. If I can get it off, without too much problem, I need to go back to the drawing board and figure that out. But I'm going to do something with this nut and this thread on this U-bolt to make sure that this cannot be taken. Moving over to the front of the boat on this trailer, we have a hitch lock here, and it's keyed on this side, and you insert your key, remove a tumbler, and it opens up, and it allows the latch to come up so that you can connect it to the vehicle. So that's just a little, another option for securing this boat. Also want to come over on the side here. The whole tongue of this trailer can be removed from this apparatus, and the way that's done is that these pins, there's 2 of them that hold the whole tongue on. You detach the winch from the boat, pull the pins out, and this whole apparatus will slide out. It's a really good way to secure the trailer, but it's really heavy, and it's not that easy of a thing to do. So that's what we're going to be working on in these projects, and we'll detail some of what we found later on. Thanks for watching.